And what is going on, guys? Crusader here. Welcome to a brand new week for Final Fantasy on the channel. Excuse me. Alright, so touch of an update before we kind of kick this off properly here. So, I have been kind of pushing some stuff back lately. We are going to actually be rescheduling Final Fantasy Wednesdays to Thursdays because that fits just fine with my school schedule. And I usually take the full night off anyway. Jesus, excuse me. In order to just kind of unwind from the day. And on top of that, it makes it a little bit easier. So, Final Fantasy Wednesdays are going to be moved to Thursdays now. Officially, I'm going to be switching over on the channel description. And it's going to be roughly about the same time period. I wanted to start early tonight. Well, early. I just threw a tweet up onto the Twitter page saying, I'll be starting in 5 minutes. I was like, it's supposed to happen roughly about 3 minutes ago. Dry throat. Gotta love those. So, that is what is going on there. Another update personally is that I've got finals coming up in about a week and a half. So, that button of shit. I have to go and study up for all my finals for 3 separate classes, 2 science courses and a math course. Is going to really kick my ass for the next week and a half until finals are completely done. Then I have a week off from school until I go back for spring. And then I take the whole entire summer off because I'm not doing summer courses, too hyper-focused, and that's a headache I do not need again. Because the wife and I did a summer course last summer. Really cool course, I have to admit, but just too hyper-focused, and just having to go to school during a heat wave and the old part of a building of your college is not something I want to do again. Just not my game. Jeez, I apologize again for coughing, kick grief. I don't know what the heck is going on. Throat's not drying out that fast. So with finals coming up, that kind of postpones my plans of going and making videos for the YouTube channel. It's going to be kind of stagnant a little bit until those are done, that I can go back finally and start making videos again. We are going to be continuing on with the Resi 2 remake, but it's going to be streamed instead of just video segments because I want to be able to get further faster. The editing program that is on the PlayStation is amazing. However, it only allows you to go up until like an hour and 10 minutes. I want to say roughly. So we're going to be streaming that from now on. That does not mean, however, I'm not going to go and do any more Kingdom Hearts 3 videos. That's going to continue on. It's just I want to get further into Resident Evil because it's just going. It can go pretty quick, and it doesn't seem like it's going to take me that long after watching a couple of playthroughs of it. So, anyway, enough babbling about personal shit that doesn't need to be kind of fanned out, but it's kind of an update on what's going on with me personally as far as getting stuff out. So, as a update from the last time that I did a Final Fantasy stream, it's been about a couple weeks, I think. Yeah, about 2 weeks roughly, since I've done one, and there's been a massive amount of stuff. As you guys can see, I am in a very different place on where we were at initially after I ended the stream a couple weeks ago. We are no longer sitting over in Eorzea. We are actually in, I think it's called Kugan? I think the country is called Kugan. It's a different region altogether. But I am trying to make my way over to Domon. Or Doma, sorry. But kind of an update on what happened the refugee over at the Reach that we were making our refugee at got attacked completely by the Garnalians, by the Garleans. It wasn't necessarily like a full-blown assault, but they did manage to kill a lot of people off. So that pretty much meant, yeah, we need to get more help. And we moved inland in order to get more help. Oh geez, what else? There's quite a bit of stuff that happened that I'm trying to rack my brain right now to be able to figure out what I did. Then we took a boat over to Coogan. And there is a really cool... I actually like the dungeon that I had to do for it. But on the way from Ivalice... Oh, Ivalice. Why am I running? I got a mount. Why am I not using my mount? Anyway, on my way over to Coogan from... the main region that we've been hitting up and doing the story from for forever, it has mostly been just gathering up a bunch of different rebellions and trying to figure out, hey, are you going to come help with this failing dome in war that's been going on for 25 years, I think the lore says, within the story itself. So everyone sees it as a failed, hey, you're going to be doing this for 25 years, and we're just going to elect this viceroy into power. Yeah, it's not very... It is not very friendly right now with Doman, or the people of Doma, that are just trying to get their country back under their own control, because the Garnanian Empire came in 25 years ago and essentially just said, yeah, we're gonna screw your shit up, and we're gonna take control of your country, and we're gonna rule you. And that's what it's been doing for the past 25 years. That is my take from it so far. Right now we are working more towards getting ourselves, I want to say, into Doma properly. Don't quote me on this. Go watch some more people that are more, and I emphasize this by saying they're going to be more knowledgeable than I am on this subject matter, on what's going on within Stormblood itself. I would also like to update that I kind of had to bite the bullet on a couple of things. You guys notice that I am ninja instead of working on a summoner. That is because I went and purchased on my main what is it? On my main account that is on my laptop version of my laptop account, I should say. Alright, hold on. Okay, let's see here. You've been away for some time. Chat your search beyond Geki Corpse. Yes, we got the arrows for it, plus the meat. There you go. I see it on my schedule. Thank you for the help. It will be... Pea meal is not delicious as it should, under normal circumstances. Arrows must be reused when possible. Makes sense. A lot of effort goes into making arrows. Okay, train passes your lads. Have you seen something odd? No matter, thank you for the aid. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, on my main account that I used to play before I started playing on this, because I don't like having the frame rate drop, that drives me nuts. The laptop that I got, it's not a gaming laptop, it was just a laptop that the wife and I picked up for school in order to write papers and stuff like that on. Nothing really great. However, it was able to run Final Fantasy more or less fine. I guess it's a lower settings to optimize. But it's okay. See here. Alright, so let's have the sea. So patience. Ooh. Gonna take me. What kind of pirate can I suffer at the sway of the ocean? You recruit from far-flung shores. Listen well, I have a task for you. Well, what do you want? You don't like me very much, I see. Receive some medical medication from the earth. Okay. So on my main account, I actually have... I main a ninja on my main account. I miss playing ninja, and ninja is such a pain in the butt getting it all the way up to where I was at to catch up. So I went on to the box station, I snagged a couple of character boosts for 3 different classes. Okay, for medicine, taking... Put a loss of dominion aren't able to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could ready dozen ships while it is cups. Alright, we have one ship come. So I got the character boost for Ninja, Dragoon, and Black Mage. Ninja and Black Mage I actually had... No, Ninja and... Oh, what is it? Dragoon. That's what it is. Jeez, I can remember the name of the class that I boosted. I had those guys actually leveled up on my main account to begin with, so I wasn't getting into anything I didn't know already. Well, with the exception of when you go, I'm not sure if you guys knew, but when you go and you purchase a brand new character boost, it boosts the character all the way up to level 60. It skips all of your class quests, including the one for level 60 through level 60. So you got everything that you need. You just got to learn how to use your class correctly. Similar to how you would go through and purchase a brand new level boost for World of Warcraft, for example. With the exception of Blizzard had gone and put in a kind of a tutorial section of, hey, you're going to be using this, this, and this. This is how you're going to work with your class. I'm not trying to get down on Square or anything like that, but it would be kind of interesting and helpful for those guys that are wanting to go and do the character boosts to kind of say, hey, this is what you're going on here. These are going to be the abilities that you're going to be using towards the higher level. So, you know, bear it in mind. Just jump into the sea. Swim back up there. So I got those 3 character boosts. I'm thinking about boosting a couple of different characters that I just don't want to level. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Apparently that's Heaven on High. This is the first time I've ever seen it. The sucker is so dang impressive looking that I can't even see the top of it. So when I finally hit 70 with this character, because I want to main a ninja. Ninja is always fun. Fast as hell. Okay. So here is your medicine. I give him here. They look down for me to restore such a measure, but I could have a much of the sickness. Yeah, a lot of people get motion sick. That's why I'm very happy that the VR headset that I've got, I don't get motion sick. Typically, it's never happened ever. Okay, that's possible. Okay, so let's go talk to the lady really quickly. But there are, however, some classes that I don't mind leveling up, that I know I can level quickly. Like the 3 different tank classes, I can get up to 60, no problem. I can get the healer classes, well, healer class, because I don't want to do Astrologian, that's too much RNG for me. Of just drawing cards, that's just nuts. I tried it once before, it's like, no, I don't like this very much. But with White Mage, it's actually really easy. And for me, I can make some pretty decent cash while doing the healing and the tanking thing. I started the stream shortly after I picked up dinner for the wife and I, so I was like, still kind of settling down a little bit. Okay, it didn't rise in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland to come to us. Tussus ensures doesn't sleep, and when we ask when he takes to the water, he is not long before he can no longer stand. Pretty general symptoms when it comes down to doing seasickness, but he'll grow accustomed to this life. He's hardly the first after all, and the captain too was once of Doma, though he kept aside all 25 years ago. That's really weird, just saying 25. 20 and 5 years ago. That is just a weird way of saying it. Press YouTuber and outside up, I don't know what's took. No, I don't plan to. Alright. Now, okay, good. It's down at the beach. So there's been some serious... I'm going to be talking a little bit about some other games aside from just this one. In between, while we're doing some stuff, Gaming World-wise news, I should say, not Gaming World, but Gaming News-wise, has exploded the past, like, week and a half. Let's put the Hydros here. Oh, it's just you guys. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Ooh. Oh, it's a meal. I'll just take that. Alright, you've been busy, haven't you? Now that you're here to ask if I need your help with anything? Now you mention it, we've been having trouble over sharks. Why does it always have to be sharks with people? Seriously. First it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, now this. Fish is bait, so we get to chum it up. Oh, man. Oh. Would have left the frickin' fish. Sun-ripened chum. Alright. So as I was saying, the gaming world has exploded the past week and a half. Nintendo has released their very first trailer for the 8th generation of Pokemon. If you guys are huge Pokemon fans like I am, go and watch. I am very excited to see where this is going to take us. They went and released the photo op for, well, not the photo op, but the trailer that featured the starters. Looks promising, to say the least. I think whenever I get my copy, which is probably going to happen, they're saying late this year. I'm thinking it's probably going to happen about September. That's what they did last time, or roughly in that range, if I remember right, for Sun and Moon when they released that. Might be in that range. They might just do the classic November thing. But from the preview, I might end up going with Scorbunny. It's a really cool design. We don't have very many bunny-type Pokemon. And I'm just praying like hell that it's not a firefighting, because I'm tired of firefighting. Was last generation? No. Generation before with, oh, what is it? With Fennekin. And being Fire Psychic, and then the next generation after with Litten being Fire Fighting with Incineroar. It's a nice breath of fresh air to see them trying to figure out, oh hey, this is what we're doing. And then you got the little water gecko. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But he seems to look cool. If they make him into something like they did with Greninja, being that water dark type, which would be awesome. Um, that. Okay, what? Oh, it's on the other side. I, oh, there's an experience bonus. Okay. Could do this really quick while we're talking here. Gives me some time to talk more about some other stuff. I'm just really looking forward to it. We're just gonna see how well it goes. I'm a Gen 1er. Plain and simple. I've been playing the games ever since they came to the US back in the late 90s. My parents... I don't know how I got around to knowing about Pokemon. My guess is that my parents signed me up to receive something about it. I'm not sure. But, I got the promo video in the mail, watched it, got me really hyped about it. So for me, it's like, oh cool, well, we're gonna be doing this for a while. Yeah, 20 years later, I'm still playing Pokemon. I mean, heck, I just picked up my copy of Let's Go Eevee. I already 100%ed Let's Go Pikachu already. I already got my shiny charm. I have not gone and done any shiny hunting, because there's really no reason for me to do that. But I've been playing it for a long time, so for me, it's kind of like, oh hey, this is kind of neat. Let's keep this going. And I'm happy that it's been going this... Ah, you mother... monkey. Do my toad summoning. But yeah, needless to say, I cannot wait until it comes out. Then there is Shakiro, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it correctly, but it's Shadows Die Twice. It's the newest FromSoft game to be coming to the next-gen consoles, so it's one of those where I kept an eye on them just to kind of see what they're going to do, because they said Miyazaki-san said that he was not going to be doing any more Dark Souls, which I appreciate much because they wrapped up the whole entire thing with Dark Souls 3, which was nice. It wrapped everything up in a nice little bow. It just put everything together. Alright, so now we saved your butt. Okay, Kami be praised. I don't know what I've done without you come along. Okay, my partners, I've gotten separated when we fled. Haven't seen them, have you? Well, no. Before the guys just started chasing us, our leader asked us. We were dumb and you could run a capture. Huh. Interesting. So anyway, with having... I'm just gonna call it Shadows Die Twice. That's what I've been calling it ever since I saw the preview for it at E3. I think it was like 2 years ago, I think. I'm not positive on that. Don't quote me. I think it was 2 years ago that they did the first trailer of Shadows Die Twice. Yeah, that sounds about right. Working on it for a couple of years. It gives them plenty of time to polish. And get some stuff on. I want to attack that so badly right now. The interest is right there. But with having Shadows Die Twice, I've been trying to keep myself spoiler free. I've watched only a couple of things on YouTube of people's opinions who got to test the beta of a couple different levels, and they're quite impressed. You can't play it like a Souls game. You just cannot play it like a Souls game. I can't remember who else. I was watching somebody and they said that if you play it like a Souls game, they're going to punish the hell out of you for it. Very different way of thinking. Ah, there you are, Trillix. Heard you went shark hunting. Yeah, I did. I'm not very happy I had to go shark hunting. We did our fair share of beast calling, though I think Lee made a strong impression when she bested a drunk pirate in a sparring match. Yeah? She'd like to think that we have proven ourselves to be rather, what? I have a feeling there's something important to tell me. Sorta. Guys, remember saying run it up, dumb in the Confederates. Across the line, we must go back to Ronso immediately. Oh, Rasho. Let's go talk to the boss. Well, there is something that I remember in like the 2.5 weeks that I've done an actual Final Fantasy stream. Lee here, when we first got to Kugan, we were trying to track down some lady, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, and a samurai, Kinketsu? And it was Shu, I know that for sure. Or is it Gutetsu? Gutetsu, that's his name, I think. We ran into a talking fish. As you guys just saw, having that really weird turtle pop up. 2 different tribes, one's a mercenary group from the north, and from the south, it's merchants. But Doma is a very different place. Very different region. But yeah, we got led into a trap, and the talking fish that had info decided to double cross us, take our money, and he led us into a trap to get caught by the Galilean Empire. It did not go over well for the Empire, for the troops of the Empire. They got the crap kicked out of them. Once Lee figured out that you betrayed us, you little shit, she kicked this guy, this little fish, 30 feet up into the air, knocked his ass out. We, like, have to sneak all the way back over to the inn that we were at with our host without getting caught by the city guard. And it's like he wakes up and she goes, "So, are you going to be giving us any more problems, or are you guys going to tell us the truth? Because if you don't, I could just kick you like a football all I want." He goes, "No, I'll tell you, I promise. So he kind of flipped out a little bit, and for good reason. She's freaking scary. Alright, let's talk to the boss of the Confederacy here.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks.
Well, I would hope so. Hopefully you guys are going to be helpful.
But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
Sorta.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Yeah, something tells me they would love to.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
Sure. What you got?
The question being, do you trust me?
You're Alfie's twin sister. What do you think? I love it. I get to be a smartass.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Noble.
Then let us roll the dice.
Oh boy.
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Dome, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade, and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. Oh, that reminds me. If it's not apparent, I also got a, I believe it's called a Fantasia potion to switch my appearance. I don't know why I switched myself to being tall. Because I love the Plains folk. When it comes to their actual look, it looks aesthetically pleasing for me. Okay, Rasho. Ooh. Get brand new. Just wait, okay. So, under the sea. Our son has been a few words. He has some left to say. So alone, you will deal with the Kaijin. Well, yeah, that's what she said. If you are upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kaijin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire being belonging to the red. This is what I mentioned before. Those belonging to the blue. Oh, okay, I didn't know that they separated them out by colors. Couldn't remember if there was like specific name for it. Well, the mercenaries are such and such, and the merchants are this. Find the traders. They have made no pact with the Imperials, so they may want to help your cause. Seek the blue in the Isles of Beko. You find a cave. That is up to you. Thank you, Captain. I shall endeavor not to give you for your sign. Right then, let us. Wait, where's Lee? We cannot leave without her. Where the hell did she go? You know, she's just as bad as the frickin' handler in Monster Hunter World. Well, no, she's more useful, but, you know. Handler, man, Jesus, she gets herself into trouble so dang often, it's not even funny. Oh, they're earrings. Okay, it's like, what the heck am I looking at here? Skill pay for what I want? No, I'm gonna keep the skill speed. I think I kinda know what I'm gonna do for my build. Keep the skill speed and the crit up if I can manage it. Dexterity is gonna be my primary thing anyway. Oh, Lee, where are you? Oh, I thought that was a Moogle. Oh, there she is. Okay. It's like, where are you? I'm not seeing a sign anywhere. What's bugging you, Lee? Oh, what is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think. Well, what are you thinking about? That's the real question. You're worried you won't be able to live up to the promise. Oh, so what is it then exactly? I'd be freaking wondering, it's like, well, how the hell am I supposed to make this work? But I don't think of it first. Oh, you know, my father had a way with words. You know how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I've always hoped that I might have something that'd be into, but I sort of think I don't. Yeah, because you focus on things with your feet and your fists. Guys, listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have place to kill Imperials to fight and friends to save. We are not going to get any of it done by standing around here, right? It's like, yeah, I guess. Before we visit the Garabarna, how's Lamincia visiting a friend? He and Chad, who have been through a great deal. That's neither here or there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed. It appears I wish I saw some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I've seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when it's over. Drugs too. I won't take no for an answer. That's kind of odd. Okay. Oh, just not appearing yet. The person that they were just referring to was severely hurt in the attack by the Empire on the Reach. That much I do remember because it was kind of a shock. It's like, so the person that is my height, I don't remember her name offhand, said that she could take care of her no problem. Do I need to land? No, just, you know, swim my butt over, I suppose. Oh, can I see Heaven on High even better from here? Not really, just freaking how big it is still. There are specific things I would like to do, and Heaven on High being one of them. I really just don't want to do Eureka. For as much negativity as I've heard about the thing... What? There's nothing here. Can't be underwater because there's nothing under water. I might be wrong. I don't know. Do not know. Oh, here's a good landing point. Ah, okay, it is up here. Okay, so I can scooch my way up and over. Oh, it's the Alpaca. Okay, this is where I need to be anyway. Is it up? Whoa. That's super tall. Okay. So now... There we go, okay. So I'm gonna summon Chocobo now. They're only a level above me. That's not too bad. Heaven on High is correct. I wonder if it's similar to Palace of the Dead and it has different floors. I'll find out eventually. I will find out eventually. Okay. Oh, just barely too. Yeah, it's down there somewhere. I just don't want to fall from this height because it will probably kill. Oh, too late. Oh, 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 oh. Whew. Whew. To be perfectly frank, I'm not necessarily afraid of heights, but when you fall in a video game from a height like that, and you get that like weightless zero-G feeling of I'm falling, what do I do? And you're sitting down on solid ground, that's freaky. Alright. Alright, Ellie, what do you got for me? I think this look back though, to be honest, it looks to be somebody on Russia said there to be a cave that would lead into their village. He did say it was here, but could it be just that it's underwater? Because technically they're... Huh. Because they're turtle people. Well, anamorphic turtle people. I'm just waiting for a rat sensei to come out saying, yeah, these are my sons, named after Renaissance painters. And if you understand the reference, you're more than old enough to understand. And we're talking 80s, 90s version, not the current garbage that they have now. Huh. Whew, excuse me, long day. That's kind of bizarre because there's no way for me to dive down or anything like that whatsoever, so it could be up there? I'm not sure. Just gonna run away from the giant crab because I don't feel like fighting. Try to find my way up here. Whew. Okay. But in all hindsight, though, I didn't even do the fate, so don't tell me I failed something I wasn't even doing. So I think I know what class I'm probably going to do. Next job I plan on doing next. I'm probably going to end up doing Dragoon next. If not... oh, here we go. If not my Black Mage. If not my Black Mage. Here we go. Is there water at the bottom? Ooh, yeah, can I jump? No, let's not jump. Let's be smart about this. Let's be smart about it. Whew. And thankfully, I've only ever had to go and do one... Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, shit. How did I I survive that? Ah, no matter. I still survived, but good lord. Okay. Oh, here we go. Well, there's Allie, so let's see what's going on here.
Is that light I see up ahead?
It sure is. Oh, wow. That's insane looking.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
I think you're right.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Ah, Soroban.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
He may look a little weird, but he kind of saved our butt and got us over here. How fortunate that we should find a familiar place. I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. That looks actually real... Yeah, that looks ridiculous, but it looks cool. We should tell Soroban about our solution. If anyone can help us, it's him, which is very true. He is kind of our bridge, in a way. Go ahead and equip that. There we go. Alright, Soroban, that's what we got for you. So tell me, my friend, what strange tidings do you bring to my home? Well, we got a little bit of a problem, but we might have a solution. That is the most direct predicament. But perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another probable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you our leader. It'll be up to you, however, to present your case. Seeking an audience with the leaders. Something that... Whoa, that's a really weird looking aetheryte crystal. Getting a tone to it. That's much better. I'm going to empty my bags. Oh, here we go. It's worse. Open that up. We are going to sell that so I can get some extra cash going. But, oh no, I need to keep that. Need to keep that. Oh, definitely need to keep that. Keep the samurai stuff. Ah, here we go. That can be sold. There we go, okay. Good to go. Good to go.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
Ah, but of course.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
Go ahead, tell him. Oh, I get to tell him. Sorben's very surprised, like, I don't know what I should do about this.
So, we seek to compel our Red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
I don't think that's going to work very well, to be honest.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something.
She's grabbing at straws. Oh, you poor girl.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it. All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small. Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, the precious, the exquisite. We Kojin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children. Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are?
Very true.
Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Kojin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see. So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow. While our Red brothers live by the sword, we Blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the Red falls unjustly upon the Blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the Red may be driven to retreat into their shells. But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Delight not overmuch in such things, Soroban. Now, Tell our guests what must be done.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Alright guys, I know it's about 5 or so minutes, well, yeah, roughly about 4 or so minutes early. I'm going to take my first hour break, so I'll be right back in a couple minutes.